Hi, I'm Raya.
And I'm Brandon.
And you're watching
More Love with R&B. How about that?
And today we are going to review the movie The Photograph.
Yes, we are.
We're going to do something a little different. If you saw on Facebook, we want to kind of review the movie through a specific lens. And today we are going to talk about the movie through the lens of Do What Works For You.
Do what works for you.
Now, if you have subscribed to our channel, which I hope you have, if you haven't, now is a great time to do that. But if you have subscribed to our channel and watched any number of our videos, you know that we are always saying,
do what works for you.
Always.
All the time.
And so when we went to watch this movie, we wanted to know that this couple do that. So let's begin our review.
Yes. So I would say, for starters, there will be some spoilers in this video.
Oh, yeah.
So if you haven't seen the movie, then you should pause this. You should go on Fandango or wherever you get your movie tickets and buy those. And you should come back in a couple hours after you've seen the movie. And then unpause this.
There you go.
So yeah, just know, spoiler alert. And it's not like it's a ton of spoilers to give you, but we're going to talk about the movie. So this video is for those who've seen the movie, who want to have dialogue, healthy dialogue about it.
Yeah. So, did the main couple, May and Michael, did they do what worked for them?
Good question.
I would say, yeah. So we hope you like this video.
So that's it. We're done. That's it. They did what worked for them.
No, so let's flesh it out. So in the movie, May had an idea of relationships. She was nervous about being in a committed relationship because of what she dealt with her past.
Which is most people. Very reserved. I don't think anybody like goes to the next relationship like, hey, let's do this. Like she was very reserved.
Yeah.
Very reserved.
And Michael, he apparently is a hopeless romantic. If you saw the movie, you would see that his brother said that he jumps from relationship to relationship. He goes really, really fast. But it doesn't look like he was the commitment type. He would be in a relationship and then leave quickly, I guess.
Or if it ended, he was just kind of like, oh well, that sucks. You know.
On to the next.
Right. Like you're not gonna try to save it. You just, I don't know.
Yeah. So, but they were on kind of their own path when they met. And it didn't look like throughout the movie, it didn't look like they gave in to like what somebody else wanted. It wasn't like they were like, I guess whatever you want to do kind of situation.
Right.
You know, they communicated a lot.
They did.
About what they thought relationships should look like.
Right.
About what they liked. And they were able to...
I'm communicating something right now.
And so they communicated a lot with each other about who they are and what they wanted. And when they made decisions that worked
for them. Right. I think another thing that I like too, like you said, they communicated a lot.
Yeah.
I think what worked for them was something that like we hope works for every couple, and it's that you always say what's on your mind. Like say what you're feeling, from the biggest thing down to the smallest thing. Like their first dinner date, like they talked all the time. And most of the reality is like most of us in relationships, we have that. We meet somebody and everything's so new and fresh, and like all we do is talk. What do you think about this? What do you think about this? Really? I like this. I like that. And it's just so exciting to learn all the like the things y'all agree on, the things y'all don't, even the things that they didn't agree on. It was funny to them. They enjoyed disagreeing about like rappers that they liked or whatever. Right. They love that, but they always communicated, and it was like you rarely ever saw a moment where they were just sitting in silence.
Yeah, and very early on they communicated deep things about past relationships, about what they wanted out of a relationship, They didn't play games like a lot of people do when they first meet someone.
Right.
They put on airs. They put on, what they think the other person wants to see.
Mm-hmm.
They were very honest about their past, and it was easy for them to make decisions that worked for them because they knew each other. It wasn't game plan. It wasn't, they knew each other. Also, when they talked to other people about their relationship and other people gave advice, they did what worked for them.
Exactly.
So,
Sorry.
one instance is when Michael was talking to his brother,
mm-hmm.
and his brother, and this is, I think, before he really got deep with May,
mm-hmm.
he was like, all right, I already see what you're doing. You just jumped from one relationship. I think you should slow down, whatever. But Michael was like,
nah, man, like,
this girl bad.
yeah, like, I gotta keep moving. And that's exactly what he did.
He did what worked for him.
And it just so happened that what worked for him also worked for her. She had every opportunity, every right to say, whoa, pump your brakes, slow down, this is going too fast. Excuse me, don't whatever. Like, she had every opportunity to do that. She never did that. It worked for her.
Yeah. Even in, and this is not a spoiler because it was on the previews, where he was like, I'm wondering if it's too soon to kiss you. And then he kisses her, and then she's like, nope, it wasn't too soon. Like, they connected on everything. Everything that they did, they agreed with. It's something that they wanted.
Right. It worked for them.
Yeah. And so then, this will be a big spoiler.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the movie, when he goes away to London, there was this pause between them because I don't think that they knew what they wanted.
Mm-hmm.
They communicated that they wanted to be in a relationship, but they didn't know, and I guess because of fears, past relationships, the fact that their relationship was fairly new.
It was still pretty new, yeah.
They didn't really know what they wanted. And so once Michael moved, they kind of realized what they wanted.
Like this is not the business right now. Like being apart from you, like that's not cool.
Yeah, and so some people would say it's not smart to be in a long distance relationship when you first start out with a brand new relationship, or some may say it's not smart for you to move across the country with someone else in a brand new relationship. But in the end, and I don't know if they moved together or if they decided.
It doesn't really say.
It doesn't really say, but they said, we are going to make this work. Whether she moved to London, whether he moved back to New York, whether they did a long distance relationship, the final part of the movie was, we are going to do what works for us.
And if I could just say, and we agree on this in terms of the power of the moment in the movie, but when he knew that he wanted to just figure it out and make it work, was at the end when they were going to connect and go to the concert, and then he saw her for like the first time, and we don't know how long it was. When he saw her at the end, after having not seen her for a while, he saw her and he took like this big deep breath. Oh, dude, I was like, yo, like you felt the emotion where he was like, I got to make this work. Because part of me feels like if I were Michael and I would have seen you after not seeing you for so long, I would have been like, we got to make this work. We got to figure this. I can't let you go. Like, I'm not letting you go. So
quickly before we go, I also want to talk about another couple in this movie, Christina and Isaac.
Yes.
For those who haven't watched the movie but don't care about spoilers, Christina is May's mom, Isaac is May's dad. And this is a classic case of couples not doing what works for them.
Right.
So I'm not going to tell you the premise of their whole backstory, but the fact of the matter is they both loved one another.
Man, they were deeply in love with each other.
Like, passionately in love with each other. But they both saw the world differently. He was chill, stay at home. She wanted to see the world. And instead of communicating with each other and trying to figure out how they could make it work, they just did their own thing. And they lived and died with regret. They never made it work. And at the end of the movie, when all was said and done, it was basically said that both of them lived the rest of their lives with regret, wishing and still loving the other person and wishing that they had communicated and tried to find a way to make it work.
So I want you guys to know this, like from the bottom of our hearts. We don't just kind of promote our little mantra, do what works for you, because it's something cool to say on YouTube. We literally mean do what works for you, because as a couple, one of the greatest consequences that you will have if y'all don't do what works for y'all is regret.
Yeah. Absolutely. And so we hoped that you liked this video.
Yes, we do.
If you did and you haven't seen the movie, we would encourage you to go.
Yeah.
And if you have seen the movie and you like what you saw, please leave a comment in the comment section below and let us know what you got out of the movie and what you noticed about these couples.
Yes, clearly we're not going to try to cover everything in these videos that we're going to do, which is why we want to start a conversation about it.
Yeah.
So please definitely leave some other anecdotes and tidbits in the comment section.
Yeah, if you haven't already, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up because we know that you liked it.
Yes.
And if you haven't, of course, already, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel. We put out videos every Thursday, and we want you to be in the loop and be a part of our family.
Thank you. So thank you guys for watching. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah, bye guys.